news leader. Memphis rapper Glorilla is arrested in Georgia just days before she's set to perform at her Glow Bash at FedEx Forum.
Show will go on. Rapper Glorilla will host a concert in Tennessee tomorrow after being arrested in Fort.
It started with gunfire, a burglary in progress, 1:30 in the morning, and 3 masked intruders slipping through the shadows into a home they had no business being inside. The homeowner, nowhere near Georgia, Glorilla was on stage in Indianapolis, performing halftime at the WNBA All-Star Game, delivering bars. While back home, chaos was erupting behind her locked doors. An occupant inside the house, believed to be a family member, fired shots at the trespassers. No one was hit. The robbers fled into the night. And what should have been an open and shut case of self-defense and home invasion turned into something far more twisted.
I wonder, did they have probable cause to go in her closet?
Well, they probably went to see what was stolen, and when they went to see what stolen, found the but, you know, Glorilla is really sad. Those people robbed her house, stole her jewelry, and left that. That's messed up.
Yeah, and now.
Because here's the thing. When law enforcement arrived to investigate the break-in, their focus didn't zero in on the missing jewelry, the broken entry points, or the shaken family inside. No. Instead, they claimed to have detected a scent that was enough to call in the Regional Substances Unit, flip the scene from burglary response to a full-blown search warrant. And next thing you know, they're pulling sealed evidence bags from Glorilla's bedroom closet. Not weapons, not stolen items, no proof of a plot to fake a break-in, just a stash of greenery and a Schedule I substance tucked away in her private space while she was hundreds of miles away on stage. And for that, Glorilla became the only person arrested in the entire ordeal. Let's pause there. A woman's home is attacked. Her family is forced to defend themselves with a weapon. The suspects escape and vanish. No arrests are made, but somehow the only name dragged through county booking records is the homeowner's. The same homeowner who wasn't even present. She turns herself in voluntarily, drops over $22,000 in bond money, and walks out of jail to headlines, making her look like a kingpin. Not a victim, not a performer, not a rising star, just trying to survive another sleepless tour week, but a criminal. Boxed in by the same system she's been calling out for years.
Released, and at the time when this story broke, the details of the arrest were not clear. So then Glorilla's attorney, Drew Finland, released a statement. So he sent the statement to us, and he says, the arrest of Gloria Woods is a disturbing window into how warped law enforcement priorities have become. Miss Woods was out of town when her residence became a target for a group of home.
And Glorilla didn't bite her tongue. Just days after her arrest, she went public with her frustration, firing off posts that lit up every social feed. Long story short, she wrote, "My house gets home invaded and I'm the only one that gets arrested, so that's tea." If there was any doubt that her tone was unapologetic, she sealed it by slapping her mugshot on t-shirts and selling them at her Glow Bash concert. That's not just defiance. It's branding your trauma before the system can do it. For you, it's flipping the script.
Now, Glorilla was released the same day on a $22,260 bond. And again, she is expected to perform tomorrow night at her Glow Bash at FedEx Forum. Now, she tweeted about her arrest and she said, long story short, my house gets invaded and I'm the only one that gets arrested. Now, Glorilla's attorney says that there have not been any arrest warrants in touch with that home invasion. And she went on to say that Glorilla is a victim, not a...
Behind the memes and merch, something more serious is bubbling. The question buzzing across timelines and comments sections. Why her? Why now? Some fans are pointing fingers beyond the First Force County Sheriff's Office, whispering about a long suspected vendetta. Because this isn't Glow's first entanglement with Georgia law enforcement. A DUI charge last year already had critics wondering if she was on someone's list. And then there's the inconvenient truth that Glorilla has never played nice with authority. She's called out police corruption on stage and off. She's posted cryptic comments about industry surveillance. One former label exec, speaking anonymously of course, says she was warned by a certain Southern PR agency to stay low after her last legal scuffle or risk career turbulence. And here we are. We're not saying there's an actual blacklist, but we're definitely not saying there isn't one. The optics speak volumes. A 26-year-old black woman, chart-topping Grammy-nominated, just hosted her own Glow Bash in her hometown. She's collaborating with Tyler, the Creator. She's being seen with NBA players. She's celebrating birthdays in Mexico and joking about being 30 when she's not. That kind of confidence, that kind of reach. It doesn't sit well with everybody in power, especially when that power wears a badge.
They sent me a statement, and in the statement, they say that the reason why they were able to arrest her was because the they found was in a closet in the master bedroom, and the master bedroom belongs to Glorilla. So that is why they went forward and issued the arrest warrant for her. Now, at the end of their statement, they do say this: they are the police down there say the homeowner is a victim of a serious crime, and we are committed to bringing the suspect to justice. This was a statement from the sheriff.
And then there's the twist no one saw coming. What if the burglary itself wasn't random? What if this wasn't just a home invasion, but a setup? That's the rumor slipping through certain DM threads and podcast sidebars right now. Word is one of Glo's LeCirque known rivals, someone she allegedly clashed with last festival season, had been hinting online about her being out the way that weekend. A few sharpied fans noticed that just hours before the break-in, this same rapper posted a story with a song called Vacancy playing over footage of a suburban street at night, the timestamp eerily close to the burglary timeline. Coincidence? Maybe. But if it was just a flex, it's one hell of a risky one. And if it wasn't, well, it opens a whole different kind of door because we've seen this playbook before. Take out the target without lifting a finger, leak their location, wait for them to leave town, send someone to do the dirty work, and then sit back and let the law do the damage. It's elegant. It's devastating. And in the age of anonymous tips and burner accounts, it's damn near untraceable. If this really was industry sabotage, it means someone didn't just want to rob Glorilla. They wanted her publicly discredited, and they got what they wanted.
When her family members did the right thing, they called the law enforcement, called police. Instead of investigating a violent home invasion and theft of Miss Woods, they instead sought a search warrant when they spotted what they believed was a small amount of marijuana. Law enforcement then sought an arrest warrant for her, even though she hadn't been home for some time. No arrest warrants have been issued for the violent home invaders. Mrs. Woods is a victim, not a suspect.
Even now, no suspects have been arrested in connection to the break-in. Not one. Meanwhile, the sheriff's office has issued statement after statement, promising to bring the suspects to justice while simultaneously defending the decision to prosecute the woman whose home was attacked. According to her lawyers, the burglars made off with high-value jewelry and left her relatives traumatized. But what dominates the coverage? Not the theft, not the trauma, just a closet full of contraband and a mugshot plastered across tabloid thumbnails. And Glo isn't exactly going underground after all of this. She's been spotted vacationing in style, dancing with what insiders say might be her new flame, NBA star Brandon Ingram, while previewing a track where she repeats, "I know I'm special," trolling her fans by pretending she just turned 30, posting thirst trap birthday photos like nothing ever happened. But that's the thing with power plays. They don't work if you flinch. And Glorilla, she's not flinching. She's leaning in. Still, there's a tension in the air, a feeling that this story is nowhere near over. Her legal team is demanding answers. Her fans are calling for accountability, and her critics, well, they're starting to wonder just how deep the hole really goes.
WREG that the show will go on. Today, the FedEx Forum tweeted a ticket link for the Glo Bash, and they tweeted that out for people to buy more tickets. They said the tickets are still on sale, and that will happen tomorrow night at the FedEx Forum. Now, as fans prepare for the event, Glorilla, her attorney, and the community are reacting to her arrest in Georgia.
And just when most artists would be retreating behind their lawyers, shaking in their boots at the idea of public backlash, Glorilla flipped the narrative into cold hard merchandise. Her mug shot braids, perfect lashes, flawless chin highs, now plastered across black t-shirts selling for $40 a pop. She handed them out at her Glo Bash. She listed them on her site. She turned what was supposed to be a stain on her image into a limited edition drop. It's not just bold, it's calculated resistance. A message to anyone watching that she won't be shamed into silence, especially not by a charge that looks suspiciously selective. But here's the catch. Not everyone's cheering. While fans snatch up the tase like tour merch, critics are accusing her of glamorizing the criminal justice system, of trivializing the real struggles by cashing in on the spectacle of arrest. Is it empowerment or opportunism? The lines blur quickly when a felony charge becomes a fashion statement. Some voices in the industry are already warning this could become a branding curse if she ends up convicted. But if Glo is betting on anything, it's that the truth, or at least the receipts, will vindicate her long before a courtroom does.
Pray for Glorilla, because nobody should have to hide in their family. Okay, in my house, I should be able to leave my pack anywhere in my goddamn crib. I gotta put my in my master bedroom, in my closet, just to make sure y'all don't smoke up all my. But what if
So, what do you think? Was Glow targeted or just caught in the system's blind spot? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't hold back. Until next time, stay bold, stay nosy, and don't believe everything the badge tells you.